These Dolby Atmos soundbars sound so good, you'll forget their budget. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 7 budget Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026. Real 3D sound, thundering bass, and wireless setups that make your living room feel like a theater. Stay till the end, because number 1 gives you Atmos magic for the price of a mid-range Bluetooth speaker. Before we start, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because after this video, you'll never set up your soundbar the wrong way again. Number 7. Hisense AX5100G 2026 edition. The Hisense AX5100G is the kind of soundbar that surprises you the moment you power it on. For just under $400, you're getting a 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos setup with real up-firing speakers, not fake virtual surround tricks. It creates a convincing 3D bubble of sound that makes movie nights and gaming feel alive. Hisense nailed the design this year. A clean matte black finish, rounded edges, and an upgraded wireless subwoofer that finally delivers serious low-end punch. The bass feels tight and controlled, not muddy or overpowering. The best part? Setup is effortless. Once plugged in, the system auto-pairs wirelessly, and True Surround Link keeps every channel in perfect sync. You can stream music over Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or even Chromecast without dropouts. For this price, it's hard to find anything more complete. Clear dialogue, punchy bass, and a true Dolby Atmos experience. All from a system that's easy to live with and looks great under any TV. The Hisense AX5100G might be the best proof, yet that budget no longer means basic. But the next one on this list, that's where things start getting really interesting. Because number 6 pushes the limits of what a budget Atmos system can actually do. Number 6, LG S70Ti 2026 edition. The LG S70Ti is what happens when a budget soundbar starts thinking like a flagship. This system sits around the mid-$400 range, but what you get in return is way beyond its price tag. It's a 3.1.2 Dolby Atmos soundbar tuned by Meridian Audio, which means the sound signature isn't just loud, it's balanced, clean, and impressively detailed for the money. LG went for a slimmer, more refined design this year. The bar fits neatly under modern thin TVs, while the new subwoofer design pushes tighter bass without shaking your furniture apart. You can actually feel the weight of movie explosions or car chases, but still hear every line of dialogue perfectly clear. And here's the cool part. Even though this is a budget soundbar, it supports HDMI ARC, Dolby Vision Pass-Through, and AI Sound Pro, which automatically adjusts EQ based on what you're watching. Whether it's Netflix, gaming, or live sports, the system fine-tunes itself in real time. You can even expand it later with LG's wireless rear speakers to turn it into a full 5.1.2 system. That kind of flexibility at this price is rare. Streaming-wise, you've got Bluetooth 5.3, AirPlay 2, and Chromecast built in, so it doubles perfectly as a music hub too. The S70Ti is the soundbar for people who want cinematic quality but don't want to tinker. Plug it in, let AI Sound Pro do its thing, and just enjoy. It's a clean, confident, and surprisingly powerful performer that punches way above its price class. But if you thought LG delivered big for under $500, wait till you see number 5. Because that one brings true wireless surround sound and still keeps the price low enough to shock you. Number 5. Samsung HW-Q700D 2026 edition. The Samsung HW-Q700D is where value meets real Dolby Atmos power. No gimmicks, no fluff, just pure surround sound precision. In 2026, Samsung refined everything that made the previous Q700C great and gave it a serious acoustic upgrade. You're getting 3.1.2 channels of clean, cinematic output powered by Q Symphony 3.0, meaning it syncs with your Samsung TV to use its built-in speakers as part of the Atmos experience. The result? a much wider and taller soundstage that feels like you're sitting in a full home theater, not just watching TV. The soundbar packs 2 up-firing speakers for real overhead Atmos effects and a new Gen 2 subwoofer that delivers deeper, tighter bass without distortion. Whether it's dialogue, gunfire, or ambient background noise, everything sounds layered and incredibly well separated. Samsung SpaceFit Sound Pro technology automatically analyzes your room and adjusts each frequency band for the perfect mix. You don't need to touch a single setting. In everyday use, this bar performs way above its class. Movies sound immersive and controlled. Dialogue is crystal clear, and when music kicks in, it fills the room evenly without losing detail. For gamers, the low-latency Game Mode Pro keeps sound synced perfectly with on-screen action, making it a strong pick for next-gen consoles too. Connectivity is solid. HDMI 2.1 eARC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.3, and full Dolby Atmos and DTS. X decoding are all here. Plus, you can expand it with Samsung's wireless rear speaker kit later if you want that true 5.1.4 effect. Visually, it keeps the modern Samsung design language. Matte black finish, smooth grille texture, and subtle edge lighting. It looks premium without shouting for attention. The Q700D is easily one of 2020's XS best mid-range Atmos deals. Compact, powerful, and smart enough to sound incredible right out of the box. But hold on, because the next one adds real wireless rear speakers and a performance jump that makes it feel like a mini flagship. Number 4. Sony HT-A5000 2 Malawian Kwaches 2026 edition. And number 4, we've got the Sony HT-A5000 2 Malawian Kwaches, a soundbar that shows just how good Sony is at turning pure audio engineering into real-world magic. The original A5000 was already a fan favorite, but the 2026 2 Malawian Kwaches version, it's leaner, smarter, and built for total Atmos immersion without the crazy price tag. This is a 5.1.2 channel system, powered by Sony's vertical surround engine and the updated 360 spatial sound mapping. What that means is you don't just hear sound from the front, it literally wraps around you. Explosions feel like they come from behind, raindrops fall from the ceiling, and dialogue sits perfectly centered no matter where you're seated. Sony redesigned the drivers this year, adding X-Balance units for cleaner mids and more focused highs. The subwoofer connection is fully wireless, and if you want to go even deeper, the 2 Malawian Kwaches supports the optional SA RS5 rear speakers for true 7.1.4 expansion. That flexibility is what makes this bar stand out. You can start simple and build your dream home theater over time. You're also getting full Dolby Atmos, DTS, X, and high-res audio support, plus HDMI 2.1 pass-through for gaming, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi streaming with Chromecast and Spotify Connect built in. The calibration system automatically detects your ceiling height and wall distance, tuning the sound to your room in seconds. In short, the Sony HT-A5000 2 Malawian Kwaches isn't just an upgrade. It's a refined balance between premium sound and smart value. It's perfect for anyone who wants cinematic surround in a clean, modern setup without spending over $1,000. But what's waiting at number 3 pushes the performance per dollar ratio even further and might just surprise you. Number 3, LG S80QR 2026 edition. Coming in at number 3, the LG S80QR 2026 edition, a soundbar that punches way above its price tag. This is the model that's made LG one of the biggest names in budget Dolby Atmos, and the 2026 update takes everything up a notch that you're looking at a 5.1.3 channel setup with triple up-firing speakers, delivering a massive vertical soundstage that actually makes Atmos content feel alive. Voices are crystal clear thanks to LG's dedicated center tweeter, while the subwoofer brings in that tight, movie theater bass you can feel in your chest. It's not about shaking your walls. It's about balance, clarity, and depth. LG also refined its AI Room Calibration Pro this year. It automatically analyzes your room's layout and ceiling height, then adjusts each channel's output for optimal projection. Whether you're in a small apartment or an open living space, The S80QR adapts instantly. No manual tweaking needed. And here's what makes it stand out. Seamless integration. It pairs perfectly with LG TVs through WOW Orchestra, letting both the TV and soundbar speakers work together in sync for even wider, more dynamic sound. Add HDMI ARC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Alexa/Google Assistant compatibility, and you got a soundbar that's built for the future. For the price, the LG S80QR gives you that sweet spot between premium performance and real-world affordability. It's cinematic, versatile, and tuned for the kind of experience most budget soundbars can't touch. But don't get too comfortable, because number 2 takes everything we love about this system and cranks it to another level. Number 2, the Samsung Q990D, the flagship beast of 2026. Number 2, Samsung HW Q990D 2026 edition. Alright, now we're at the heavyweight, the Samsung HW Q990D 2026 edition. This is the soundbar that basically redefines what premium means in the home audio world. It's not just a soundbar anymore. It's an experience that rivals full-blown theater systems. Samsung didn't hold back here. The Q990D is an 11.1.4 channel monster, powered by the latest Dolby Atmos and DTS X Pro engines. That means full, discrete height channels, expansive width, and sound that literally wraps around you in 360 degrees. When you play a movie, it's like the walls dissolve and you're suddenly inside the scene. Every speaker module in this system is upgraded. Rear speakers have dual up-firing and side-firing drivers, creating a dome of sound so realistic it almost tricks your brain. Explosions don't just hit you, they roll through you. Dialogues are razor-sharp, mid-tones are lush, and the bass, deep, thunderous, and tight. The subwoofer on this model is a major step up, redesigned for lower distortion and deeper impact, giving you that cinematic feel-it-in-your-chest kind of low end. And here's the real magic. Samsung's AI sound remastering engine. It uses scene-by-scene optimization to reshape the audio, so you never have to adjust the volume manually again. Watching a whisper-quiet dialogue, it lifts it perfectly. Jump into an action scene, the system expands dynamically, pushing out more energy without distorting anything. It feels alive, always adapting, always perfect. Gamers will love the 4K 120 pass-through, VRR, and Auto Game Mode Pro, which syncs the soundstage perfectly with on-screen motion. And with Q Symphony 3.0, if you pair this with a 2026 Samsung TV, the combined speaker array creates one unified, massive sound bubble. Even the design feels elite. Clean matte finish, laser-cut edges, and subtle lighting that blends into any modern living space. It's powerful but elegant, and despite its size, it doesn't dominate your room visually, just acoustically. So who is this for? The Q990D is for people who want the best of the best, the ones who don't compromise on audio. It's a soundbar built to make every night movie night, and every soundtrack unforgettable. But here's the twist. What if I told you there's one system above even the Q990D, something designed for those who demand absolute perfection? Stay tuned, because number 1 will blow your mind. Number 1, Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6 2026 edition. Here it is, the king of home theater soundbars, the one that makes everything else feel like child's play. The Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6 2026 edition. If the Samsung Q990D is cinematic power refined, then the Dragon is pure, unleashed audio dominance. This isn't a soundbar, it's a home theater in a box. Every time you press play, it's like stepping into an IMAX theater built just for you. Nakamichi took everything people loved about the previous Dragon and pushed it to an entirely new level. The 2026 edition now features dual subwoofers, each housing 8-inch high excursion drivers and 4 rear surround speakers, each with up-firing channels. That's 1.4.6 discrete channels. Not virtual, not simulated. Real hardware, moving real air, creating real impact. The soundstage is breathtaking. You don't just hear sound effects, you feel them move through space. Raindrops fall above your head, Jets scream across the ceiling, and ambient details fill every corner of your room with unbelievable precision. Every sound is placed exactly where it should be. It's the kind of realism that even professional audio systems struggle to achieve. And this year, Nakamichi introduced Dragon Intelligence AI, a proprietary engine that automatically tunes every channel to your room shape, furniture position, and ceiling height. It uses a multi-mic calibration system that scans your environment in seconds and maps reflections with surgical accuracy. The result? A sound field that's tailor-made for your exact space. No app tweaking, no guesswork. Performance-wise, this thing is an absolute beast. With over 1,200 watts of peak power, it doesn't just fill a room, it takes control of it. The bass from those dual subs hits deep and clean, without muddying vocals or midtones. Explosion slam with real cinema-grade pressure, while voices stay crisp and centered no matter what's happening on screen. And for connectivity, Nakamichi goes all out. You get HDMI 2.1 with 8K pass-through, Dolby Atmos, DTS, X Pro, IMAX Enhanced, and lossless wireless transmission between all components. No compression, no lag, no dropouts. Everything syncs perfectly. Even the design screams luxury. A matte titanium finish, subtle ambient lighting, and a redesigned magnetic grille system that makes the setup feel like a high-end studio rig. It's not just a soundbar, it's a statement piece. So yeah, the Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6 2026 edition isn't cheap, but it's the absolute benchmark, the soundbar that defines what home theater means in 2026. When people talk about the best, this is the one they mean. And trust me, once you hear the Dragon, there's no going back. Final outro plus channel CTA. And there you have it, the top 7 best budget soundbars of 2026. From compact living room warriors to full-blown Dolby Atmos powerhouses, these soundbars prove one thing. Great sound doesn't have to come with a premium price tag. If you're still rocking your TV's built-in speakers, it's time to change that. Every soundbar in this list will transform your setup, whether you're chasing cleaner dialogue, punchier bass, or that full 3D Atmos immersion that makes your room feel alive. But here's the real deal. 2026 is shaping up to be wild. New leaks, updated flagship releases, and crazy tech innovations are just around the corner. So if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, because this channel is where home audio gets real. No fluff, no fake hype, just honest, hands-on breakdowns of the best soundbars, speakers, and home theater setups that actually deserve your money. And hey, don't stop here. Head over to my channel and watch the latest videos on upcoming Dolby Atmos systems, the best gaming soundbars, and even leaked 2026 audio tech you haven't heard about yet. Trust me, what's coming next will blow your mind. So, stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.